Well, hello everybody. What's going on? I got a question for you. Behind me, you can't really see it that well. It's a Picasso. It's not a real one. I wish it was, because man, I'll tell you what, I'd be selling that thing and retiring. I'm telling you. Hey, that's how our life starts. We go, we get our souls go into these little bodies, and we start growing. And in our first breath we take, we're like a canvas. We're like a blank canvas. And as we start building our education, learning the things we do, we have an opportunity to create these amazing Picassos, become this amazing artist. This canvas we take, and it just becomes some of the most wonderful pictures for some people. And then some, at the end of the day or at the end of their life, the canvas is sadly, it's still blank. It's still blank. It may have a brush on it, and that dries up, and that's it. Or it's crumbled, it's thrown in the trash because we given up on life. We given up on those things in life that really meant a lot to us. We didn't take the opportunity to really learn the things and believe the things that we need to do the best we can in our lives. We didn't do that. And so our canvas throughout our life is blank. Our creativity goes blank because of people telling us we can't do this, we can't do that, and we listen to those things. When I was told those things at the age of 8 years old, I knew it wasn't true. I knew that there was a better me. I knew I was better than what I was told. That's the name of my book that I'm writing right now. It's I knew I was better than what I was told, because for some reason inside I always knew that something wasn't right. What happened to those dreams that was taken away from me? Those things in life that was taken away from me. Look at this. I love myself. I love Christmas. I got a leg lamp behind me. It was always there for me. And at the age of 13, I ventured off to prove that was true. That I was that artist. That I was going to make a big masterpiece in life. And that's what I'm creating today. We have an opportunity to be that masterpiece, that famous artist, the Gauguin, the Monet, whatever. You don't have to cut your ear off to do that. I think to be creative, we all have that opportunity to do that in life, but yet we don't take it. I've been in some leadership classes, and we were doing this one. It was a brainstorming idea for marketing. We had all these magazines set up, and all these different magazines, and it just different magazines from all walks of life. And we had to create an ad to sell an idea that we had. And there was 3 or 4 of us in each of our class. There were 3 of us in ours. And immediately I started cutting pictures. I'm like, we need pictures to find an idea. So we started cutting, me and this lady. Then there was another person with us. And he just stood there and watched. He had a scissors in hand. So I gave him some pictures. I said, why don't you start pasting? And I was trying to get him to wake up and look at the ideas and start thinking, okay, they're doing this. I can get involved in this. And it didn't click in. He didn't come alive to start making things happen. And I didn't understand why. I just couldn't understand. And then we started doing some stuff. Okay, now we got to come up with ideas based on the boards we put together. We had some really cool boards, man, because we just let our minds go. And he couldn't think of an idea, even though there was all these pictures, this big picture of the focus and everything around it was built around that. We had 2 different boards, and he didn't see it. He couldn't see it. What made his life so difficult to where he lost that in his life? That he lost that creativity. He lost that in his life. And I asked him about that, and he really didn't know. He didn't know. So I don't know if it was something in childhood or it was just something natural in him that he didn't see the value in the thoughts that he has. Because somewhere he lost those values, and somewhere from the time he was born till his life now, I'm not sure how old he was. It was just so sad because we all have those. Even people with mental illness have creativity. And I know some of it, and it's amazing. The art, the creativity, the music that comes out of them. It's just really, really cool. So we all have it. Everybody has it. The problem is we believe we don't, and we got to find a way to get those brushes working, to get that paint moving, to get that canvas creation of our lives, so that we become that purpose, so we can create that purpose in life that we have. There's so many opportunities when you're in those kind of classes where you're collaborating with other people, and those ideas start popping out. And to me, it's one of those, it's bothersome for me when I see somebody that doesn't have that ideas, and I step back, and I'm like, okay, come on, you got to start bringing some ideas into this. And it has nothing for them to force them to do what they want. What they want them to do is wake up and find that creativity. Find the creativity in you, because it's not about us finishing first or having the best plan when you're in a meeting. It's really about a team coming together and bringing everybody up, lifting everybody up so that they can make things happen together. So we're all on a learning curve. You know, when I left home at the age of 13, I bounced from home to home to home wherever I could to go to school. I tried to do so many different things, and some things didn't work. I got kicked out of homes. People got tired of me. They wouldn't, you know, I did whatever I could, and I just kept on changing, kept on changing, kept on changing my plan, kept on changing my picture just a little bit different back and forth. I finally quit school because I couldn't find nowhere to live. So I quit school, started going around the country. I lived with family, I lived with whoever, I lived on the beach. In Florida, I was a beach bum for a while. I did a lot of cool things. But all that time, I was creating my masterpiece. I was creating this person I am today because of the choices and the beliefs that I had in life. Made a lot of mistakes. Probably threw a lot of artwork away. I guess that's what we do when we do a bad painting. We scrap it, throw it away, start it all over. And I've done that many times in my life. And finally, at the age of 52, I finally started with a new canvas. And now I'm creating that new masterpiece for myself. And that's what I'm asking you guys to do, is to look at yourself, look at that blank canvas or whatever it is. Remember this, you don't have to be a Picasso, you don't have to be a Gauguin, or you can do it. Remember the smiley face back in the 60s or 70s, whatever it was? That simple picture drew a lot for that person that made that. And that's the value that we have in life. You know, you can do something so simple, a stick figure, and depending on what it is, it can create so much value to you. So you don't have to have this super detailed picture. What you have to have is a picture. You just have to have a plan. You have to have that big picture, and you have to drive towards that finishing it. Seeing it, envisioning it, and making it happen. So let's get out there today, make that happen. Share this with anybody you think might help. You know, I appreciate you guys doing that. Remember, to be creative, we got to love ourselves. We also have to love each other or others. We have to have that passion for others, passion to help others. So make that happen today, guys. Make it a great day. Take care. Bye.